15 degrees, been on 15 degrees forever this morning, heading for a high. The weatherman says 17 degrees, and believe me, I'm saying 18 degrees. Unusually, Barbara's taking the weatherman's side today, so okay, will be interesting to see how it turns out. It is Thursday, September 23rd, and believe me, I'm absolutely looking forward to this. But first of all, better do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and believe me, it is an absolute pleasure to have everybody along this morning joining us on Facebook Live. And, well, you know, the weather's not the best out there here in this town, so wherever you are, sit back, relax, and enjoy this. We're heading over to Germany, and believe me, you may be familiar with this.
Welcome to my world.
Yes, we're going to be catching up with Jorg from Jorg's World. Well, formerly, I think he's still doing Jorg's World, but not to the capacity he used to be doing. And we're going to be catching up and finding out what he's doing right now, and including MX Pro Records. We're going to have a chat about that. But first of all, let's do this. Woohoo! We're off.
Hey, Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne's joining us. Nice to have you on board, brother man. And believe me, I'm loving your latest work just recently. Keep that
He's got 22
up.
more coming, Grant, he told me.
Awesome,
Wow.
awesome. That is so fantastic. It's a 7-minute track, so I've got time to be able to talk to Jorg about this, because you're going to find this fascinating, Jorg. Literally. One of the most random things that I've ever received in my career as a DJ. Normally I get t-shirts and koozies, right?
Yeah, or caps or something.
Yeah,
I don't know,
exactly. I've been given brain food.
Raspberry lemonade and reform you smarter, faster. Oh, the sender must be sure that you need that.
Well, yeah, exactly. As I said, it's random, don't you think?
No, but I knew who sent it, and it's a fantastic product.
How cool. Okay, and you have to tell us if it helps.
Yeah, it does. We're all running around.
Yeah,
with
we
our
are.
heads cut off.
If you need brain food, you need a brain first to feed the bloody thing, don't you?
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Yeah, believe me, I've been accused of not really having that requirement.
That's really cool.
It is. It's so random,
And
and
it's
believe me, I'm
from
loving
a
it.
young lady's daddy.
Yeah,
Wonderful
one of
artist.
our artists, and I'm not kidding you, bro, 14 years of age, she's the next Taylor Swift, basically. She really, really is. We were talking to a Grammy selector who's looking at her. Her father is a world-renowned bodybuilder, and
okay.
used to do the shows, you know what I mean? Much like Arnie, you know,
Yeah.
back in the day when Arnie was, you know, Mr. World or whatever he was. This guy is like that. His name's Jeremy, and her name, by the way, is Alex, 14 years of age. She also was a spokesperson for the tweens for teenage suicide.
Okay.
You know, and she goes around talking to schools and all sorts of things about that. So she's a great humanitarian, but by God, what an artist. Wow. In fact, I think we've referred her to Jay to put her in the magazine. You know, so...
And he accepted, I guess.
Yeah, I presume he would have, yeah. But in the meantime, we were talking to the father. He says, "Oh, look, I have formulated this product, and I sell it to all the gyms and yada yada yada. It's all about you know health food and improving your brain." And I says, "Oh, okay, send me some." So he said, completely forgot about it. Right? It turned out
Yes.
here's this suspicious package, and you shake it and it sort of like sloshes, but it didn't slosh too loud, so I knew it wasn't alcohol.
Hmm.
And it came from a dress
And you were
in
disappointed.
in
Yeah.
Liverpool, New York, but they live in Florida. So
I never
that's
knew
what
there was
made
a Liverpool in
the
New York.
mystery a little bit more.
When you see Liverpool, you think of England, right?
Yeah.
Very random. Very, very random. Dwayne says, hello, York.
Hey Dwayne,
Everyone.
sir, I'm honoured to have you here. Thank you.
Hang on, hang on. Oops.
Oh, no, do that again. She wasn't watching. Yeah, do it. Emery Shea. Hi, Jorg. Hi.
Hi Emery. Hi sweetie.
Have you heard Emery's new work?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I think I did not yet.
Okay, she's done a version. Okay, it's a cover, but it's not bad. It's very, very cool, actually. Not House of the Rising Sun. Sorry, Stairway to Heaven.
Hey.
Ah, okay. I think I've heard that
He's
song
a bit
before
more
from a
got
band
weird.
named. Was it Led Zeppelin?
Yeah, you have to get your lead out to be able to copy it, really.
It's a few days ago.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. At least so last week. But no, she's done a version of it. I think it's an ambitious project to take on, you know what I mean? And for a young lady as young as she is, I think she's done a fair copy of it, actually. She's done pretty bloody good.
Yeah, I'll have a listen.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you haven't got a copy, I'll send you a copy. I'll get production to send you a copy.
Where's your cup?
Where's my cup?
Oh,
There we go.
Cheers.
You've got one
Cheers,
with
Ray.
York's World on it.
Yeah, I've actually got one with Jorg's World written on it. I've got a Jorg's World Cup.
Yes,
I do.
You should have one of those
Yep,
Yeah, he
I do.
does.
legendary cups. Yeah.
Yep. In fact, I think it's in the washing machine
Oh,
thing,
okay.
the dishwashing machine. Shall we go to the desk? Let's have some fun.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today, absolutely elated, we're going all the way over to Germany, catch up with our good friend Jorg Klein, and believe me, I'm really, really loving his new work. I really, really am. And, well, you know, this is, to be honest with you, we usually get reams and reams and reams of information from artists. Believe me, they just give us the bio. That's it. Literally. That is it. And you know something? He's a radio announcer as well. It says so because he's on 5 different radio stations, which is rather amazing. How the heck do you find time to do 5 different radio stations, my friend?
I need 3 days a week to do the radio show. Then I need 1 day to prepare the streaming show. In between, I do a little bit of guitar students and a little bit of music and a little bit of sleeping from time to time.
Yeah, they tell me sleeping is overrated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you
I
run a
can
radio
sleep when
station.
I'm dead.
Yeah, exactly. Believe me, I get to work about midnight, and I'm lucky to get out of here before 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe me.
That's a good thing to do, yeah.
Yeah, and then the wife says, go and have a shower, sit down and have something to eat. There's another hour or so, you know what I mean? And then the alarm clock goes off so quickly. It just comes around again so quickly. I'm a musician, music teacher, songwriter, singer-songwriter, and I'm doing 5 radio shows for you. That is the crux of the bio. I like it. I do. He's green, you see. He doesn't want to waste paper. Save the trees. Something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not barking up the wrong tree, am I? Gail Hammond is watching us as well. And Seamus, nice to have you on board, Seamus. Very, very cool. Anne-Marie Shea's doing the, yeah. We're rocking this morning. We really, really are. Now, bro, we started off with the Inquisition. Tell me a little bit about it.
Inquisition is the second product that I wanted to start with Aeternum. Aeternum was a project I started in 2005 together with a good friend and a singer of mine, Matt Pfaller. And we had a handful of radio shows. And then, unfortunately, the band stopped. But the material and the songs taken from the first album, from the Fight for the Ping Pong, I want Fight for the King Kong, no, Fight for the Kingdom. Excuse me. Brain problems.
Okay, I thought you actually invented the name of the song itself, so I can understand that you'd forget it.
Yeah. But the songs, I think those 16 songs were too good to let it be rotten on the hard disks here in my house, and so I released it last year. And from today, the re-release, remastered, remixed of the Fight for the Kingdom will be available worldwide, 23rd of September, from today. And the Inquisition should be the following product, the second album I'm going to work at. I have a handful of songs. The first one was the Inquisition, already again done together with Matt Pfaller. And some of the other songs will be together with Cherise. She's singing the Woe to Me. That's a really great ballad. And another song, a duet, will come up with Cherise and Mark Lanoux.
Now, speaking of Mark Lanoux, of course, Fiction 6, he's joining us this morning as well. He's tuned in. And at the same time, I've got to be honest with you, it was an ill-fated interview to start with. Took a week to be able to catch up with him. Of course, Hurricane Ida went through his place. Literally, he had to get his roof fixed and look after the family there. And of course, family always comes first. Then, unfortunately, we bumped it to the next day. Council decided that's the day they're going to choose to chop down a tree just outside the offices here. Couldn't hear ourselves think for hours. Of course, they had the shredder and everything as well going, you know, just to make more noise, really. We couldn't do the day after that. Unfortunately, we had those ones locked in. So we did it the day after. Finally, got it in there. And what a great man Mark Lanoux is in his own right. Very, very talented. And, of course, he's going to do us a couple of voiceover ads, isn't he? You know, for... you know, this is Mark Lanoux here on Galaxy, da-da-da. And I did say to him, bring the eyebrows. I love those eyebrows, I do, I really do. Jay's joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, Jay. Seamus.
Hey, Jay.
Seamus is going on tour in Ireland with a good friend of ours, Dan Washburn.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Love Dan
Seamus, when are you doing that, my friend? Let me know. Also, Jorg is filling his man cave with guitars. I'm jealous. You're showing off with all those axes, aren't you?
He's a music teacher.
Yeah. How many can you play at once?
All of them.
Yeah, that as I'd expect. Absolutely. Yeah. you know, every artist can do that, can't they? Literally. Maybe you might need some brain food.
It could not harm.
Believe me. I've given this stuff a go.
Oh no, you're going to be more
I have.
chirpy
I've
and more
I've
silly.
given this stuff a go. The raspberry lemonade. Oh, sorry, Americans. Raspberry lemonade. It's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely an acquired taste that you would need to get used to, but I reckon it'll work. The only problem is, as I said to the guy, you got to have a brain before you can feed it, right? And
Yeah, more than one brain cell. You
Yeah.
should have one
mine
or two brain cells. Yeah.
Yeah, mine just bounces around inside this vortex thing inside, you know, bear. And every now and again it might settle on something.
When you shake your head, you can hear it rolling.
Seamus said it starts March the 7th. Good luck, Seamus. And when you see Dan, give him a poke in the eye from me, won't you? Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, believe me, I'm loving the man cave stuff there as well, my friend. I really, really am. Now, let's move on because we've got a long way to go. And best days of my life. Which were the best days of your life?
Those were not, those are still the best days of my life. Meeting my fiancée, Karen, and I'm still in love with her. And that's a song I wrote for her.
Love it. Absolutely love it. And, well, we better dedicate it to Karen then. Here, live, joining us out of Germany is Jorg and the best days of my life.
Oh, isn't he romantic?
He's a romantic.
Yeah.
You are. You're a romantic, Jorg.
Do you also think that the intro of the song is much too long?
Slightly. Just slightly.
Ah, okay.
Hi, Michael. Nice to see you.
But yet again, I mean, we don't mind playing 5,
Oh, that's
7-minute tracks. In fact, we've
Oh.
got some that go for about 14, 15 minutes, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's all about the artist and the structure of the song, and damn,
Yeah.
if it works, you know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, sometimes you need to make longer songs.
Yes.
Sometimes it's needful and you need to do that. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I find a lot with the Americans, they're structured to a 3-minute song. You know what I mean?
Or 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
or
2.5.
something,
That's old school radio back in the day where they used to have to, you know, they're more worried about their adverts than they were about the artist or the music back in those days,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
which, oh, thank God it's changed around a lot since then. It really has. But you'll believe me, they're still in this kind of deal where they have to get it 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes, and if it's over that, they start to panic. And in fact, I've had artists say to me, Grant, you know, it's a 7-minute song. I'm going, great. They're going, oh, you're not worried about it? I says, does it work? They're going, yeah. I says, well, let's play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I think the typical radio listener has also changed.
Yeah.
And I think you have more listeners in there who want to listen to music, not dancing or not moving to a song. They want to listen. And the longer the song, to be honest, the cheaper it is.
Okay, yeah, well, I tell you what, bro. Oh, Emery just sent me an 808. Lol. I'm not sure what that is, but okay. Can I send you through some of my music if possible, Seamus? Seamus, please send it to Barbara. Okay? Can we, if he doesn't have that information, how do
What
we
I'll
get it? to him?
do, I'll type it in the comment after we've done this.
Okay, what she's
My
going to do is
email.
put it in the comments after this.
The
in
email.
her email. Please, please, please send it to Barbara, and in an MP3 format, please. Oh, you'd be surprised. Also, Michael King is watching this morning, so very, very cool. Welcome, Mike.
He's become a fan. He's watched quite a lot
He
lately.
has
Michael.
lately. He has. So very cool to have you on board again. Damn, it's hot in here. It says 15.7 degrees outside, but my goodness, it feels hotter than that. My songs are the most guaranteed to be around 4 minutes, 10 seconds. I don't know why. Okay, Mark, I get that. I get that. No worries. No worries. That's really cool. Yeah, one artist says to me, oh, well, in that case, I'll let the guitarist go for it. I said, please do. He goes, oh.
They're wonderful too.
Yeah, and he's turning out absolutely superb music. He really is.
Hey Gail, I forgot to send you one.
One what?
Hello.
Oh, okay. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Absolute pleasure to have everybody joining us this morning. It really, really is, because we're going over to Ingolstadt in Germany. Did I get that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Ingolstadt.
Ingolstadt.
Exactly. Perfect German.
Nice, nice. Believe me, I've been practicing. It took me all month, one night to learn that one.
Yeah. You need more brain food.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you know, I'm sorted. I'm sorted. I got that sorted. And believe me, I got a box of it. I really do. Not just a little container full, but I got a box load. I really do. So I'm going to be sorted for a lot. I wonder if it'll make my hair grow. Will that be a byproduct? Will my hair grow faster? You never know. Anyway, my friend, you were talking very, very briefly about a young lady coming out of Mumbai, India, that we met just a few days ago. Of course, we're talking about Charisse. And now, I got to thank you also for, well, you must be almost an insomniac by now, because we keep you up late at night, not only for Mark, and also for Charisse, and now for yourself. But believe me, what a fantastic artist Charisse is.
She is amazing. I met her first. I read about her in the Lazy Indie magazine, thanks to Jay. And yeah, I contacted her. Hey, would you like to be in a little streaming show? And who the heck is Charisse and so? And she agreed. And we had a sound check before in the Sunday streaming, and it goes wow. I was so amazed. She was doing a playback, singing to the playback, and I was amazed. Unbelievable. She sings it so to the point. She has so many facets. And a little bit later, we had a few chats in Facebook. Then she told she has a song and the studio lost the backups of that, and I asked her to send me, please come over, send the tracks. I'm doing a nice mix or master from that, and that song has become Never Born. And this song, it was so amazing. I could not stop playing it with an orchestra, playing it with a deep rock guitar, changing the drums and so on and so on. And so we produced together Never Born in the orchestral, in the symphonic rock version. And it's so amazing. It's so great to work with her, really.
I got to be honest with you. Neverborn was making inroads, but then just the other day we got in a version, the pop version, and well, that one's taking off, literally more so than the other version. I got to be honest with you. But her greatest song here at Galaxy is, of course, Dance Floor.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, it depends on the listeners, sure.
And believe me, they're relating to Sharice's music. They really, really are. So I got to congratulate you for the work that you've done on these tracks as well. Being an engineer myself, I listen for stuff. You know what I mean? And I can't fault your work, bro. I really, really can't. So big up for you on that one. And thank you for introducing us to Sharice in the first place.
Sure, absolutely.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Emery Shea says she's got to run. Take care and see you soon, Jorg.
See you soon. Have a good day. Bye, Emery.
She's a fantastic artist too, by the way. I think she got an award at the JC Awards just last weekend.
Yeah, I've read about. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was hanging out with Michelle Lee, for instance. Very, very cool. They know each other anyway. And I wonder if she met up with our dreadhead friend.
Oh, yeah. They were always.
D-Rock. You never know. You never know what might have gone down
And Lee knew.
over there in Dollywood.
Yeah.
Fantastic place, it really is. Now, goodbye, good old world. You're not thinking of doing something stupid, are you?
Not really. The song originally was about leaving my old business and to come into a new field, making music the whole day, making my guitar students, my guitar lessons and so. And I left a job I did for 15 years, I think, as an advertising technician. So making large prints and making offset printing, making a thick silk screen printing for some years. Yeah, but nowadays the song has a completely new meaning because we all artists are starting into a new age, into a new era, and so it fits perfectly to leave the old world behind and go into a new world.
So are you saying that, well, maybe you're referring to the COVID era?
Why not? It fits perfectly.
It really
Exactly.
does. It really does. I got to be honest with you. By the way, how is it where you are with the COVID deal right now?
I did not lose so much in the COVID time. You may have seen some of the funny pictures in Facebook. Maybe you see the technician before COVID sitting on his console, and you see it in the COVID and after the COVID, and you see 3 identical pictures. So it did not change so much, but I changed all my work on the camera, on the internet. So I also do my online lessons now with the guitar students, and I found so many things I can do with the camera and with the internet. So the streaming shows and sending music and meeting wonderful people like you, Barbara, like Mark, like Cherise, and this would not have been happened without COVID.
You know,
To be honest.
I get that. So you're taking the silver lining out of it, and good on you for that. But at the same time, have you had your jabs? Have you been stabbed yet?
Excuse me?
have you had your
Oh,
vaccination?
those, the shots, yeah,
Yeah.
both, yeah.
You've had
We
both.
all have both shots, yeah.
Okay, so are you looking at, well, maybe opening up the borders in Germany to international travellers coming back in again? Are you looking at tourists?
At the moment, and I think this year it will not happen. It will not happen for me. But in the next year, I see that the situation will be much more relaxed, and I hope that I can do some concerts, maybe together with Tim from Canada. I really hope so. And I think I have an invitation to the Crossing the Tyne Festival for next year in the near of London, and I'll see what will happen. I'm looking forward.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the way to do it too, is look forward. I see Norway's going to be opening up their borders on the 27th. Tim, speaking of Tim, is actually going to be catching up with Gear and Viking Queen and doing a Christmas show together. He's going to Norway 1st of December, I think it is, so we wish them all the best over there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, New Zealand, well, the greater part of New Zealand right now, we're still in level 2 lockdown. Well, level 2.5, I think, whatever 2.5 is. But
Yeah.
Auckland, our biggest city, who does have the primarily the Delta virus in there, 3 at the moment. They're on 3. They've only been downgraded over the last 48 hours or so, simply to be able to let them go out and get their KFC and McDonald's and stuff like that. They're hanging out for takeaways, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think anybody cooks anymore. I really don't. Everybody eats out.
Yeah, I think that's most common also in England.
And America.
As far as and in England, the people they live in the pubs.
Yeah, they do. They really do. You can't shut the pub. Oh my, sacrilege. Oh my, Bojo, what the heck were you thinking when you shut the pubs? Yeah, you could hear that one coming a mile away. By the other extreme though, in Melbourne yesterday, they were having big riots, protests. Yeah, anti-vax protests. Today, would you believe, Melbourne gets hit with a 6-point overnight, literally 6-point earthquake. That'll teach you for protesting.
Yeah.
Mother Nature's taking notice now. Literally. What?
Ryan's on.
Ryan Neville's on board. Hey, Ryan. Nice to have you
Hey,
on board.
Ryan.
Yeah, he goes, hey, my
mate.
German brother. Nice to have him on board too. Believe me,
Absolutely.
it really is. Now, getting back to goodbye, good old world, you're right here at Galaxy, joined live by Jorg, the man himself. Gosh, it's hot in here. I'm only a skinny bugger, but I'm losing weight by the minute.
Where?
Okay.
Literally weird.
But goodbye, good old world. I love
better,
that song.
Better
I
show
still
Anthony's
love
T-shirt
that song.
to
really.
Gail. Gail
I think
Hammond's
that's
on.
my personal hit.
You know something?
There you go,
I
Gail.
have to agree, sort of, because I think Gotham City is right up there as well.
Okay.
And
Okay,
I go with the listeners here, bro, because the stats speak for themselves, and that's the one. But it is nice to know that that's your personal choice.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I think that's my song. It's not the most complicated song, but it's a lot of feeling in there.
Yeah.
I think that's the point.
I never get enough artists tell me their personal choice, you know what I mean? Out of all you played, I think this is the better one, you know what I mean? They never say that to me. So thank you for that. Gail, look who I'm wearing. Literally, I got the brother man on today. We are promoting, of course, Anthony Ligori, Galaxy's Elvis. He is, literally. And he's just moved back into Nashville, hasn't he? Yeah, new house. Absolutely. And Gail, I saw the video of you guys dancing in the car park. Fantastic. Absolutely. You guys have my sense of humour. You're just lucky I wasn't there to join you. I'd be a part of that one. I really would. Especially the little bum wiggles. The girls loved that. They really did.
You're talking about Gail Hammond?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, absolutely.
I had a really short contact to him a few months ago, and I think I will have to catch him up for an interview, him and his brother, for one of the Sunday streamings.
Yeah, I'll introduce you.
Yeah, do that, bro. Do that, because believe me, these guys, great friends of ours here at Galaxy. They really, really are good friends. In the Hall of Fame too, by the way. And, you know, I've got a lot of respect and a lot of time for them. And also, I've got a lot of time for Shelby. Really do. Really do. Shelby is one of their managers. He takes care of their publicist.
I
Great guy.
understand, yeah.
And a super artist in his own right. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and absolutely elated today, folks. Literally joined by Jorg coming out of Germany, and you know, we're absolutely loving his new work. We really, really are. All done.
Thank you.
Anti-vaccination group hassles Hutton Valley students. Politicians wanted dedicated MIQ facility for sports people. Yeah, why not? You know. Why not have dedicated facilities for people like prisoners as well?
Why not artists?
Why not? I mean, they just had a prisoner
Musicians, we
that
need them.
ran amok and he had the virus and everything like that, so why not do that, you know? Absolutely, not a bad idea actually. Demonstrators stormed Nelson City Council building in protest at proposed Three Waters reforms. Yeah, we protest here too, but you better be careful. They did it yesterday over in Melbourne, and today they get hit by an earthquake. So watch what you're doing. Mother Nature's watching. Think about it. Yes.
God's revenge.
Well, I tell you, Barbara's got a direct line to Mother Nature. She keeps on telling me this is what it's going to be and how it's going to be. And you know what? She's right. Scares the hell out of me. It really does. You know, we have this little competition to see who's going to be right with the weather every day.
Ah, okay.
Right? Yeah, literally. And, you know, it's hard to beat her. She is really onto it. I'm sure she gets out the back there and texts Mother Nature, what's it going to be? You know what I mean? You give me the truth and we'll go shopping this weekend. Literally.
So she's an oracle. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Don't worry, I've seen Never Ending Story. I know what an oracle is.
Someone who can tell something about the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But again, I've still seen Never Ending Story. It's a great movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Produced in Germany.
Yeah. I want one of those luck dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his name? Fuchur.
Atreyu used to ride him or something like that, wasn't it? Yeah, but I want one of them. Believe me, that would be a...
You don't have some dragons over there in New Zealand?
No, well,
No.
not unless you look at Parliament. Got a couple in there. Got a couple in Parliament. I'm sure of it.
Ah, yes, I see. I
Yeah.
thought they were making the movie of The Lord of Rings, and a lot of dragons and black lords, and something must live over there in New Zealand. I
Yeah.
thought so.
Yeah, no,
I
they
was told so.
do, but they're contained in a little place called Weta Workshop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, they keep them in a jar every now and again. We'll bring them out when they need them. And just add water. Get bigger.
Ah, yes, I see. Like the T-shirts you have in the small size, you drop some water on it, and you have a large tent.
Exactly. Yeah.
This way.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you're onto it. That's our dragons over here. You know, when we're done with them, we just, you know, put them back in the microwave for a while, shrink them down, and away you go again. We'll use them later.
So you shouldn't think of that's a worm
Yeah,
on the street. Be careful with small creatures and small insects.
exactly. And believe me, you don't want to feed them after midnight.
They can shoot you to death.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Believe me, I've seen that movie as well. Literally. Oh my goodness, what are we talking about? Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. So almost sold to rock and roll, my bro. Have you? How much did you sell it for?
It was a time I had to sell everything I had to pay the rent, and so I decided to sell my soul too, and got 1 month for the rent and for the gasoline and so I tended to sell my soul. Yeah.
That was cheap, a month.
You don't know how much the rent is here in Germany.
Fair enough. Did you go down to the crossroads and sell it to the devil down there, or did he make a house call?
That's the job of Ryan. Ryan always has songs with trains and crossroads, and I think he's living in an area in New Zealand where only crossroads must be there, not one street, only crossroads. And most of his songs are playing on crossroads.
Yeah,
Sure.
you know the most confusing thing about a crossroad, don't you?
No.
Yeah, a giveaway sign on each corner.
Okay. Your point. Now about Sold My Soul, it was a song. I saw myself sitting as a kiddie playing the guitar, and thunderstorms on the outside, and thunderbolts are crackling down. And that was the idea, to write a song about that, how it would be to become famous with only one subscription. So that was the song.
You know something? I absolutely love it. I've got to be honest with you, Jorg. I listened to it. I actually have you playing in my car on speed dial.
Okay.
Yeah, I really do. And this is one of my favourite songs. It really is. So right here at Galaxy, it sold my soul to rock and roll. Jorg's way. It's quite true, bro. It's one of my favourite tracks.
Did you realize when you open the back door and let that song play loud that your car is running faster?
Better if you got a big bass in the boot as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I should make a remix with more bass so you can go faster. That's my next task.
I got a question for you, bro.
Yeah?
The universe is forever expanding, right?
Yeah?
What's it expanding into and what from?
That's a good one.
I think it's the same phenomenon like it is with small worms in New Zealand.
Uh-huh.
The universe at the beginning was only a little sand corn, and then a drop of water came on, and
There you
it expanded.
There you go.
And when it's dry, it will re-expand.
So,
Correct.
if your vehicle was travelling at the speed of light, would your headlights work?
That's a good question. When you switch it on, it will work. Yeah.
Yeah, the headlights will work, but are they any bloody good?
That's a good question. What's the answer?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Tell me something. And I ask everybody this, bro. I really do. But you're not a vegan, are you?
A veggie? What a thing?
A vegan.
No, not really.
No, you like eating meat, right?
From time to time, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's just that. Well, have you ever tried a vegan sausage?
I don't know so many vegans that died, so I could not taste it.
Yeah. Because I've been wondering if it's being made out of real vegans as well, so believe me. You've seen that one. Dear.
Oh my dear.
I love that. I really. Hey, you know Steve Lynch, right?
Sure.
Yep. I was talking to him one day, and he says, "Grant, here's something to think about. If your knees bent in the opposite direction as to what they do today, right? If they bent the other way, just imagine how interesting chairs would be."
Yeah.
That sounds really interesting, yeah.
It really plays with your mind, that one, doesn't it? Now you see, that's a bit of me. I like that kind of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm really happy that you like it and that you play it.
Yeah,
And
believe
that
me.
the listeners also love it. That's amazing.
Yeah, and they do, and believe me, okay, 1,191 requests so far since we've been playing that track, so not bad at all.
Wow. Wow.
But more importantly, I do play that track in my car. Believe me, I go travelling all over the place, and I love playing music that just enthuses me to be able to keep on driving, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly. So that you don't fall asleep during the driving.
You know, the old finger tapping on the steering wheel, and you know, given the well, actually, that explains the bunny hopping. Actually, when I'm doing the drums on the foot, you know.
like the American drag cars.
Yeah, exactly, literally. But my overall favourite, and believe me, the listeners here at Galaxy, they have chosen this one as their favourite as well as Gotham City. And when we first visited your Jorg's World show,
Yeah.
that was one of the songs that you played on there, and I went, gotta have it, gotta play it. We do play it, they love it, and believe me, I want to know all about it. How did you come to Gotham City, my bro?
It's that simple. The series started on Netflix, and I was so impressed of this dark atmosphere in the first episodes in the first season that I had to write a song out of this tension in there. The dark lights, the red light, the dark streets, and so on. That was really so impressive. I had to write that song.
Well, you know something, we absolutely love it. We really, really do. And yes, again, it is one of the very few songs that I actually play in my car. Usually people send me stuff, I'm listening to their stuff, I'm trying to figure out who they are, what they are, how it's structured, everything like that. But when I'm not doing that, I do actually listen to my own choice of music, and believe me, you're in there a couple of times, I've got to be honest, bro. And I have a very selective kind of deal with my car. You know, I don't...
bet.
Yeah, believe me. The wife gets in the car and she goes, will you play this? I go, no. No. You listen to this or you don't listen at all. You know what I mean? So believe me, I run my own car stereo.
Listen to that song or you will walk by foot.
Yeah, exactly. Believe me, there's rules in my car, literally, and one of the first ones is get in, sit down, shut up.
Yeah, and fasten the seatbelt.
Yeah, and stop screaming at the end of it.
Exactly.
Literally. Oh, believe me. Barbara gives me a USB device, literally, that I play music on, you know, upcoming bands, artists, and everything like that. I have no idea who it is, what it is. No titles, no names, nothing, just the music, if you know what I mean. And I make up my mind that way whether I want to do the interview or not, to be very honest with you. And there's two reasons for that. First reason is nobody else is going to influence me on whether or not I want to do the interview with that particular artist. And sometimes you can get people saying, go on, do it, and you really don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
So that's the first reason. Second reason is, well, nobody else wants to drive with me, bro.
Because of the music or because of your driving style?
Yes.
Both. Okay.
Well, mainly because they don't like going sideways.
Yes. Well, that seems to be very comfortable, yeah.
You see, we're in between three major cities, and we're actually in a now what we call a former milling town. We closed our mill down about a month or so ago, and a number of jobs lost, everything like that. So we're no longer a milling town, but we've still got plenty of forestry around us, if you know what I mean. And I know where they keep the keys to the fire breaks. So I like to take the old girl for a bit of a ride, and well, sometimes you get a little sideways, you know what I mean, and it's a lot of fun. Most people won't stop screaming for a couple of days afterwards, for some reason. Barbara doesn't want to drive with me.
I was absolutely sure that it must be very impressive to drive in your car.
Yeah, well, what confuses me, Jorg, and I've got to be honest with you, Barbara doesn't even want to come driving with me. Now, this is why it's confusing, is her son is a New Zealand champion car racer, and same with her grandson. They both go sideways.
Okay.
Her husband used to do the same sport, sideways, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll get in the car with any of those, but she won't get in the car with me.
And I'm sure that she thinks you're the master of racing.
No, she says that they're contained inside a racetrack and I'm contained out in the nature. There's no way.
Maybe it would be a better situation when you change your gear sometimes. Not only driving the first gear, maybe you have 3 or 4 gears. You could switch to the second or third gear maybe.
Yeah, I'm quite familiar with all of those. There's even one that makes you go backwards at some stage, apparently. It's got an R written on it for some reason. Anyway, let's get it underway. Believe me, Jorg, this is my favourite Jorg song. Here's Gotham City. Oh, I'm melting here. I'm absolutely sweating.
Open a window.
Yeah, do the New Zealand air conditioning. Open a damn window.
What are you going to be like
Last
in the
night we
summer
had
when
4
it's really
degrees
hot?
Celsius
Yeah.
here.
You're having
4.
hot flushes there.
4 degrees here.
4, just
4?
Just
4
4.
degrees.
God, you're in a heat wave, aren't you?
It's it becomes winter here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're heading into winter. Yeah. Does it snow there?
Not yet, not yet. It will not snow before Christmas, I think.
Okay.
Most of the time we have a little bit of snow in the end of November, beginning of December, and then again around Easter. So
Okay.
in March or so. But we don't have so much snowfall here in Ingolstadt. Ingolstadt.
You guys have got the October Beer Fest coming up soon, don't you?
It should happen, yeah.
Are you
I
going to go
was
and
told it should happen. This
Are you going to go and have a brew?
Not really.
No.
No, you know, I'm a musician,
Yeah.
so I'm a producer, I'm a radio guy, so I have to work day and night,
Uh-huh.
and there's no time for drinking beer in between.
Believe me, I've been all of those, but there's one thing you missed out, and that is I'm a worry.
A worry.
I'm a worry. You get me. Oh, let me near a beer fest. My goodness,
Oh, yeah.
you'll learn.
I've been to one here in New Zealand.
I'm at the in gosh, where was it? It was in Germany, but we went to this beer fest, and there was these huge ladies. God, they had muscles like this, and they were steins, you know, and they're carrying what, about a dozen steins in each hand. It's like, wow, don't ever that lady off.
Don't mess with that.
Yeah,
ladies.
no,
Exactly.
yeah. Believe me, you'll wake up with a hospital bill. And then they'll still charge you for the beer.
Yeah, it must be a very hard job
Yeah,
to do that.
we were with an international band, and we were touring through there, and we stopped off the home of the beer fest. And believe me, woo, that was a lot of fun. Boat races up and down these big long trolley bench tables, and everybody, you know, bang, bang, bang. I'm sitting there slurping. Looking at you like, come on, drink. Get it
Better
down,
you do that slowly.
Yeah, I'm a Kiwi. I enjoy a beer. I don't neck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
And these guys, I don't know, what is it, about 1.5 litres in a stein or something like that? It's a huge amount of alcohol, and it's gone in a mouthful. Boom! You know? No, thank you. I won't ever take you guys on in a drinking competition. Unless it's the longest. You know, I'll be there tomorrow still drinking the same beer. Really will.
Okay.
I'm a useless drinker, bro. I can't scull stuff. I just like to enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And more so these days, I haven't been drinking for
At least
couple of
last
years.
Sunday.
Couple of years.
Last Sunday,
Well,
when you went to Grasses.
one beer isn't drinking.
Oh, it's still a drink.
Yeah, it wets your whistle. No, I'm
Oh,
talking
really?
drinking. I haven't actually gone out drinking in a number of years.
Well, not with this COVID. We sort of
Yeah.
stayed out of the pub and stuff,
Yeah.
and we're net.
Yeah.
You could do it the way Dean Martin once told. He's not drinking alcohol. He's freezing the alcohol and then he's licking it.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. I thought he had it intravenously plugged in there for a while.
Yeah.
So
You know, you see him when he was getting a little older there for a while, you know, wandering around with one of these, plugged them in, gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, the old martini in the, straight to the, yeah.
yeah.
But yet again, didn't Keith Richards have the same deal with heroin or cocaine or something? Keith, I'm not going to give you shit. Over here, talking of beer and alcohol and stuff, they're looking at the moment, that was in the news this morning, no injections, no jabs. You can't get into a pub. You have to have a vaccine passport.
Same here in Germany.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
Believe me, if you don't have it, you're going to be a pariah everywhere, am I right? You're not really being given a choice, are you?
Yeah.
No worries, I've had it. I'm
Okay.
done, I'm safe. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM and catching up with good friend and family member to Galaxy, Jorg Klein coming out of Germany. Now, you were saying that you've got a whole host more music coming up. Does that mean to say you're going to come back again, my friend?
To come back where again? Excuse me.
Come back for another interview in the near future.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Very
Tomorrow, every day.
very cool, very cool. Now, I've just got one more question to ask you, and that is literally, as a radio announcer yourself, how do I do? Am I okay? Do I do all right?
I think you're the godfather of radio.
That's very, very cool of you. You can actually hear people around the world going, ah, dear, you can actually, you really can. Jorg, as always, my friend, absolute pleasure to catch up with you again, and I'm looking forward to doing it more times than not. Yeah, okay, we want more music, we want to be able to talk more and catch up. I want you to give love to you, good lady Karen, for us as well, won't you? And please, please,
I
please
will.
stay safe, won't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
Producing songs, playing music, staying safe. Absolutely.
Very, very cool, my friend, because believe me, we should wrap you up in bubble wrap and keep you for special occasions. You're that precious. You really are. Okay, my friend?
Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that.
Nice.
I would love to.
Well, at least you have fun trying to roll around the carpet, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah. You really would be a pop star. You're right here at Galaxy. You don't go anywhere just yet, but in the meantime, let's do this.
What we're going to do right now is go back.